Hey, Rashad.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, anyway, this is the road to 2K subs. In the meantime, while I'm waiting on the actual footage to come in, the recording of it, I was on the call today in LA of the Derek Fisher press conference. Derek Fisher, the head coach and general manager of the LA Sparks, and he was talking about it all from Waitea Cooper and Arella Guirantes, excuse me, and Arella were cut all the way to why Ono made the team first things first. Congratulations to Olivia Nelson-Ododa for making the team today. I was shocked. If you would have told me before the season, the college season last year, or even after the college season this year, that Olivia Nelson-Ododa would make a WNBA roster after getting drafted, I would be like, drafted, I can see. Making the team, I don't know about that. And best wishes to Avina Westbrook and Kristen Williams, as well as Crystal Dangerfield, all former Huskies who were cut this week in their future endeavors in the league and stuff like that. But Liv made it, and Liv made it in large part the Sparks. And the reason why I was still skeptical, even after her first game where she had 15 and 10 in the preseason, is because they still had Amanda Zahui B on the roster. And I was like, they have enough bigs. They have Liz Cambage. They have Amanda Zahui B. They have all the fours that you've heard about a billion times. I don't know if they're going to have room for her. And, Lauren Cox gets cut. She's still on the team. Liv's still on the team. Liv's still hanging around. And it comes down to roster day. And Derek Fisher makes a decision to suspend Amanda Zahui B's contract for the entire season and run with the Liv. And in the press conference, D. Fish said that he did it because he didn't expect Amanda Zahui B to really be fully back with the team until about mid-June. And, because she's playing overseas and stuff. So with that being said, also just with what was going on in the front court with the team, he said they wouldn't even have drafted Liv if it wasn't out of concern of when Amanda Zahui B was going to come back, thanks to COVID, thanks to kind of just international relations with the United States right now. And, all of those things. He said it was just kind of a cloud of uncertainty on whether Amanda Zahui B would be back or not this season. So he drafted Liv for insurance, and he brought back Liv for insurance. He cited Chene coming back from an injury-plagued season. He cited Nneka getting a year older and coming back from injuries as well. And then he also cited Liz Cambage getting a year older, hitting 30 this year and stuff like that. And, just wanted to have some insurance for those players. And also, of course, he didn't mention this specifically, but I'll throw this in there anyway. Ricky Jasmine Walker, coming off of her injury last season. So a lot of injuries in that front court. He just wanted to add some insurance and some depth. And out of all the players who were available this preseason, the best one out of that group of the backups for that depth was Olivia Nelson-Ododa. Now Liv, ironically, is out from week to week, and she's listed as week to week with a knee. So I thought that was ironic. But that's what he said with that as far as the front court. With the back court, he said it was just a difficult decision. And he's like, some of the decisions he doesn't agree with, which was very confusing because he said he's a general manager. So as a general manager, like if you don't agree with it, you just you just don't do it. Like you are the guy who makes the decisions. I didn't really understand that, but he continued to say like, I care about these players personally as a coach. So I had to make some decisions that even I don't agree with. And so he kept saying that, but he said Taya and Arella are both great talents, and he hopes that someone gives them another chance in the league. And he said he was pretty confident that they probably would and stuff down the line. I believe the Sparks only have 10 roster spots. They only have 10 players on their roster. The Atlanta Dream have 11 players. The Las Vegas Aces have like 10 players on their roster right now. It's a lot of teams that cut down their rosters from the maximum of 12 simply because of money with the cap. With the salary cap and everything like that. That's something that Breanna Stewart was talking about on Twitter the other day, if you saw that. So that's what's going on, man. Just a lot of cuts as always. I didn't want to necessarily make just like a video on it, a general video on it yesterday, because A, I wanted to see who else was going to get cut. A lot of rosters still weren't complete. And then B, it's nothing new. Something that happens every single season. It's just more people paying attention now. So it's very unfortunate for Taya. That's a dog, that's a homie. Very unfortunate for Amisha Williams Holiday over there in Indiana. That's family. That's someone who's a friend of the family and everything like that. So it's very unfortunate to see both of those players go out the way that they did, getting cut from Indiana and getting cut from LA. And Alyssa Cunane, oh man, Alyssa Cunane getting cut. That hurt. That hurt me. That cut me. Y'all know that's my dog. So see Alyssa get cut. That was tough. Like I said, excuse me. I already knew it was going to be an uphill battle for her once she got drafted. Kristen getting hurt and then getting cut, that was tough as well to see, as always. Let me think of anybody else. Kaiser got cut. A rough couple of months for her to leave in the middle of her sister's legal battles, her father passing away, and struggling with the transition from college to the pros, and getting like a bunch of attention, going viral after getting drafted. It's a lot of that she kind of dealt with in that transition. And now with Dwayne Haskins passing away, rest in peace, Dwayne Haskins, it's another thing on our plate as well. And she gets signed by Chicago, then gets cut again. So second time she was cut in a matter of months, and that's really tough. So, head up Kaiser, head up Taya, all the homies, Arella as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And heads up, Maya Caldwell. I think that was a very tough move that the Dream made. With Maya Caldwell, excuse me, out of UGA, last year's rookie and stuff like that, or last year's draft pick, to see her get cut so soon. It seemed like the Dream had their roster solidified. They shot the video with Amaretta, 12 players, and right when you think you're made the team, they announced the final roster. They announced that you've been cut as well. You made it the entire preseason just to get cut. So that's tough as well. And yeah. I'm sorry for all the Amani McGee Stafford cut. That's tough as well. So, it's just a lot of quality players out there. Someone was like, someone should make a 12-player roster of all the players who've been cut. So let me try it right now, just going off the top, not even knowing where to go. I'm gonna write this, I'm putting it down in my notes so I have 12 players. Okay, so Taya at the 1, Arella at the 2. I'll put Imani McGee Stafford at the 5. McGee Stafford. Who else? All right, so I need a 4. Put Alyssa at the 4. Put Amisha at the 4. I'll put Williams Holiday at the 4. Holiday at the 4. We'll put you put Kaiser there. Could put Kaiser at the 2 and put Arella at the 3. Jasmine Jones was cut. Jasmine Jones. I'll put Jasmine Jones at the 3. Jasmine Jones at the 3. Coming off the bench, I'll have Kaiser. I'll have Avina. I have Kristen Williams, if that counts. Williams. I'll have Alyssa Cunane. And I'll have who at the 4? Who would you put at the 4? The 4 are the positions that I've been struggling with the past 2 lineups. I forgot about Minnesota's players. Okay, at the 4, I'll leave the 4 empty for now. The 2 other players I definitely know, Dangerfield and Lake Clarendon. And then I'll put I need one more player. Taya, Arella, Jasmine Jones, Williams Holiday, McGee Stafford. Oh, you could pick Jamie Nareed. Yeah, I think I'll pick Jamie Nareed. So that is my all cut list team. Taya, Arella, Jasmine Jones, Amisha Williams Holiday, Imani McGee Stafford, Kaiser Gondrajic, Avina Westbrook, Kristen Williams, Jamie Narid, Alyssa Cunane, Dangerfield, Crystal Dangerfield, and Leigh Clarendon. It's a pretty good squad. If you are new to the channel, speaking of, this is the road to 2K subs. I hope you all take care of yourselves. Do you have any solutions? I know Fish said that he wished that there was a G League. I know other players said that they wish there was a G League. Who got cut? And said it was Kayla Pointer. Kayla Pointer got cut. That was kind of surprising to me as well. And she said out of LSU, who's with Las Vegas, she said we should pitch in for a G League. And Ryan Howard like that and whatnot on Twitter and stuff like that. So I don't know, man. It's going to be very interesting. See what happens. But people are calling for an expansion team in Toronto. People are calling for an expansion team in Oakland. People are calling for an expansion team in Philadelphia. Or people calling for a Safari, I think, was calling for an expansion team in like Miami. On I Got My Pots with Trick Daddy on an episode with Lexi Brown. And who else? Who else was calling for expansion? So, people calling for expansion, people are just calling to expand the rosters and expand cap space on each team. And while other people are just calling for creating the G League. So which one do you guys think is the best idea out of all of those? Or do you think they should just implement all of those and kind of do it in a slow course period over the next 10 years? I think regardless, people have to continue to still buy league passes. People still have to continue to buy tickets. People still have to buy jerseys and watch these games with all this advertising legally, because all the money is going to a good place. Until next time, I hope you all take care of yourselves. If this is true about Kevin Samuels, by the way, salute to Kevin Samuels, man. He was a entertaining dude. And I know that's way off base. People are like, who the heck is Kevin Samuels? And some people are like, this dude talking about Kevin Samuels. But it's very entertaining dude, man. And I admire, like, I don't know, he was controversial, but like I admire anyone who kind of works their way up, who's doing something, notices it's not working, changes it, like goes viral and like just keeps going every single day. Purpose, passion, locked in every single day, consistency. I salute anyone who could do that. So if the news is true about him, of the rumors, that's my little tribute. That's someone that I, although I might not have agreed with everything he said, particularly, I just admired and saluted the way he hustled, the way he grinded, his come up story. It's the same thing with academics. Like academics kind of built himself up. There's a lot of guys that built themselves up by themselves online. And I salute anybody who does that. So that's it. That's all I got to say. You guys take care of yourselves. I've said that a billion times. Until next time.